Michigan Maynard, doing a wheel bearing on driver's side. It's bad, and there's a lot of shit to do when you do that. You should do, pull all of everything apart, ball joints, whatnot, and pull the axles out, do all the axles, or U-joints in your axles, I mean. I ain't gonna do all that on this trip, because I just need it to last a little while longer while I get the Dana 44 painted, put back together to go under there. So I'm just gonna do the bearing, but I see a lot of questions about the bearing, exactly how does it go, you know, it's a little weird, and it is, it's just fucking weird way to do it, but go over how that goes, because there's a lot of confusion on that. You get it all apart, and all that, and you gotta get a Castle socket, and got them at your parts store. It's like that, Castle socket. Now, you really don't need it. I've done it with like a hammer and a short chisel, and tink, 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 just turn that fucking one of the nuts, get in the groove of it, and start tinking it and turning it, loosening it. Okay, so you got it loose. You can do it by hand retraining there. I mean, there's a couple ways to do that shit, but Castle socket's the right way to do it. Now, when you get them on there, like get all your bearings in place, you got all that shit in place, putting it back together. You got your seal, you got your new rear wheel seal. Fucking Dr. Sue's gonna ban my ass. Anyway, you got that all on there, and you're ready to put these nuts on there, okay? One of them has a fucking little pin on it, okay? And that's important to get this fucking shit right. It's fucking important. Otherwise, you'll be taking it apart and doing it again. Because that little pin goes in this washer. That pin on that nut. Okay? And we'll go through a little bit of it here. I'll show you. I'll be video expert. So, you get this going on there. However far, you know, all shit, you know, you got your Castle nut. Your Castle socket. Right? And you see that little pin, right? So you get it to a certain point and you spin the spindle. Okay, it spins real good, and it doesn't just go right after you let it go and stop. It should go have a little movement to it, you know? It should go around a bit. You got brand new fucking bearings, and it's all new grease and shit in there. So you get this on there, and this doesn't have no fucking torque spec. Don't fucking do that, because you'll fuck shit up. So you get it on there to a certain spot. Now, you come get your washer. It's got all these holes in it. Now, this is kind of a weird part. It's got this little, there it goes, that focus there. It's got that little thing that fits in this keyway slot. So when you're putting this on, that fucking pin's got to fucking fit in there. So it fits, so this washer sits flat on there. So it doesn't fit, it fell in between there. So what you do is you get your Castle nut, Castle socket, stick it on there, and turn this fucker by hand. Maybe use a socket wrench. I don't know. I turn it by hand. Okay, turn a little bit. And you go back, get your washer. It's kind of a tedious fucking deal. You get your washer, slide it back on there. Oh, look at that. The fucking pin fell in one of them holes. That's how you want it to be. Because then that way this will try to back out from your wheel going down the road. But it won't, because it hits this washer. You can't back that fucker out. Oh, I guess I hit the washer. But anyway, that's how you want that to go. You want that to be flat on that pin. And you'll see it, you know, all cleaned up. You look in there with your flashlight. Oh, yep, I see the pin in the hole. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Right there. It's in the hole. So then you take your other nut and screw that fucker on top of there. Watch me cross thread this fucker, that'd be funny. Oh, there we go. And it's a fucking pain in the ass. Okay, remember that all this stuff is inside your hub. Oh, see, then my pin came out, right? And you'll go through that too, putting this bastard together. Okay, so that's the fucker I torqued to 100 pounds, right there. And then it's not going to push that in no farther, because that keyway is with the washer and the pin locked into that first nut, so your wheel and your hub and all that will still spin real nice. Now, it's a motherfucker to see all that. You're going to have a flashlight in your mouth looking in there. You got a light behind you, however you're going to do it. But, oh shit, tighten right up. But see, this is how this Castle nut works. It fits right in there. It doesn't hit the one behind it or catch on the washer. That's how that works. Okay, this last one is the one you want to torque down. But you got to make sure that fucking pin, I keep saying it, but I'm telling you, if you put that on backwards, that pin is the other way into your bearing, you'll fuck all kinds of shit up. If you put this one on first, and then this one on last, and then that pin's not holding that washer, because that washer, if this starts spinning out without that pin, that thing's just going to back that washer out. So, you know, that's the fucking deal with that. So I'll post this video. I've seen a lot of questions about that, but it's fucking important to put that back together right, because you'll just be doing it again real shortly. That's what I did for a Saturday later on.